are back, and today we're going to learn how to color in the Goomba that we've been drawing in Inkscape. So let's get to it. Alright, so we're picking back up where we left off. I've got a nice rounded out Goomba now, and I'm going to color him today, which is super fun. So let's get to it. When I click on the shape, so let's say I'm going to start with the head like I usually do, I'm going to go up to Object, and then Fill and Stroke. So there's a couple things going on when it comes to fill and stroke. One, fill is the inside color, stroke is the outline. So you can actually change the color of the outline and you can make it thicker or dotted or whatever your heart desires. So here, fill right away is what opens up, and these are your color in options. You can make it a solid color in, and then there's different ways to change the color. I usually use wheel, because then you can slide to what color you like orange, and then you can choose what shade you'd like. So mine is going to be a brown, so I'll go over to orange, and then I'll make him kind of a light brown color. Something fun, if you can't find the right color, but you've got it on a different part of the body, you can use the eyedropper tool, which is right here. So I'm going to click that, and then click on the color that I want, and it'll pick up that color and stick it onto whatever object you're coloring. This doesn't really help if you're trying to color a Goomba for the first time. So this is how I made that color. If I drag over to red and then make it nice and light, that's the Goomba color you're looking for. I'm going to keep coloring different objects. Alright, so a couple of fun things to note. One, my feet are not where they're supposed to be. They're on top of my body, and so is the torso. So we're going to learn how to send things to the back or send things backwards in our drawing. If you think about an Inkscape drawing, it's kind of like if you were layering different pieces of paper, or if you cut out each shape and then laid it on top of each other. So if I wanted a cutout of the body, I don't want to lay it on top of the head. I want to put it underneath the head, and that's where I would attach it or glue it on. So I'm going to actually send it back in Inkscape. So up here, I've got send to the bottom, which is the very, very bottom of your drawing, or send it down one spot. So I'm going to send it down one, and it popped underneath. The feet are going to go behind the body, so I can't just send them down one. I want to actually send them all the way to the bottom. So I'll do that and that. And if you've got the inner parts of the eye, you might have experienced this when you were coloring them, that the black pupil colors over top of the insides. So just bring them up to the front. So if this guy's underneath the black, I would use bring to front or bump him up one spot. So something we're not using right now on our Goomba is the stroke paint and stroke style right now. So if I click onto stroke paint, that's the actual color of your Goomba outline or the outline itself. So you can make it whatever color you'd like. And then stroke style is the width, so how thick the outline is. I can make it really thick if I want, like that. I can also make it dashes. There's all kinds of options here, like dotted. And I can also change the way that the ends look. This doesn't matter for a closed shape, but it does matter for things like the mouth outline. So I'll show you what that looks like. So here's the cap end, so I can make it squared, rounded, and then a different version of squared. So it's got a little bit of extended shape on there. Just keep that in mind. I don't really need that right now for my Goomba, but if you'd like to have your Goomba a little bit more customized, go ahead and do that. All right, that's all we're going to cover today. So that's our Goomba drawn, shaped out, and colored in. Alex is going to work with you next time to make him look a little more 3D and have some shadow and some other cool things. Awesome. Tune in next time to see all of Alex's cool work. Bye!